And if one of my mates here was to do it, on record, I'm saying this, I'll shoot you.
I call up the squad and we roll, jolly, hey, jolly. I call up the squad and we roll, jolly, 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 jolly. I call up the squad and we roll, jolly. Roll up with the squad, we so wild. You know I keep.
Is it possible to date your best mate's ex? Controversial. What have you seen? Calvin, take it away.
Anything is possible.
Hey!
Absolutely anything.
Because with God,
anything is possible. My friend.
Possible different.
Hey.
Fill me in.
Of course it's possible. But do I want to do it? That's a very different ball game. I mean, that takes into consideration, I guess, quite a few things. I'll say to start it off, in terms of if it's your best friend, you've got to look at certain things such as the type of relationship that your friend had with that person, and that sometimes even the length of time they were with that person. That will kind of, and also how close are you to this best friend?
Hey,
are they just
best?
Well,
some people
will be claiming they're best friends, but you know, when it comes to matters of their heart, you know, they are no friends, man.
Hey,
so
chop time, no friends.
That's right.
Chop time, no friends.
So no, is it possible to date? It's very possible, but would I do it? Hell no. I don't think so, because once my friend has been there, yeah, they've just been there. That's for them, you know. If you have friends that have been in many places, then maybe you should think about changing your friends.
Well, look, what one man chooses to throw away, another man can keep. You know. Strong, huh? Strong.
Yeah,
strong. It's strong. But now, look, I don't know. Like, if my mate got with even my ex-partner or something, it wouldn't sit well. It resonates past things, you know. It resonates a lot of things, and things that you don't even want to go back to. So knowing that person now somehow is back within your vicinity, that's where the problem is. So not necessarily your mate dating the person, but just the sense of that it's back, because obviously this is your mate. This is someone now that you're gonna be around, and they're gonna have this person, be talking about this person when you're in an environment together where, like, for example, where we are now, conversations gonna come up, you know, what you do with your girl and this and this and that is gonna come up. That's when the ginger starts gingering the bones, you know. Yeah. So I don't have a problem with obviously dating like your mate's ex, as long as the dynamics are understood on all levels. But
sorry, I'm just gonna stop you there.
For me,
you're talking on as if, like, is it okay for one of your mates or your best mate to date one of your past things?
Yeah.
We're talking about, are you dating one of your mates' past things?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if vice versa, it's not. No, I'm saying it's not a problem. But me, I wouldn't, because I know the feeling that I would get.
Okay,
fair.
They would get. Yeah, so
it's possible, but
it's possible.
But you're not doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but I couldn't. I feel bad.
Yeah, I know you got something. You know what? Before the video started, you guys said you were talking a bit much.
Look, it depends, man. It depends. Look, if I was to do it, I haven't done it. I haven't done it of yet.
Yes.
Jesus is Lord.
No, I'm not cutting it. Keep it. I actually wouldn't go date my friend or my best friend's ex-girl, just because, just like Dylan said, if that was reciprocated to me, I'd probably burn. So I couldn't inflict that onto someone else. No way. Definitely not.
Actually.
Then even hell no. Definitely.
No way.
No, I wouldn't do that. it's just like it just shows the type of person you are as well, and if you're like, are you really the best friend? If you're gonna go and do that,
Hey,
that's another question as well.
hey,
But,
true friends stab you in the front. So
Ooh.
Then if
Maybe
true
you
friends,
want to be a true
if
friend.
true friends stab me in the front, I'll come and tell you.
it's not really a true friend.
no, but
It's
true
not-
friends stab you in the front if they
Yeah,
if
if
they,
they-
they won't have to do behind your
Yeah,
back.
they'll
that's
come
true.
tell you. Yeah, like, hey, you're my boy. Like, because
That's how I mean.
look, at the end of the day, love is different. Love is like you can have a connection with someone and be like, I can't help it. Because at the end of the day, mate, if that's your,
That's
I'm
true.
coming to your face. Look, this is what it is. Unfortunately, I know we're boys, so I'm just letting you know prehand. I respect that.
It's possible, but personally, nah, I wouldn't. I couldn't. it
But
doesn't
would
sit
you?
well.
Okay, but so on everyone's part, let's say everyone's saying, oh, they couldn't do that themselves. But if your boy, as you said with that example, if one of your mates comes and talks to you and says, look, all due respect, and he's come the right way, all due respect, I'm trying to move to your one of your past things. What are you saying?
I'm saying, watch the decision that you're about to make. Very, 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 very carefully. Respect the friendship that we have as boys. Definitely. And obviously, I'm going to give you my blessing. I'm definitely going to give you my blessing with the consequence of when. Hey, very nice.
So are you trying to say it depends on how you guys stopped dating or ended up dating? So say for example you guys mutually decided to kind of go your different ways and you kind of departed amicably, then it's
kind of
better
the case.
easier for you to kind of accept if maybe one of your friends went there, or is that still doesn't matter? It doesn't matter the circumstance of how you guys ended up, or I mean finished off.
Break off.
Your mate, like you're telling them that he's pretty much like it would affect your relationship.
Yeah, you know what?
with
I'm
your
just
friend.
I'm talking smack, bro. I couldn't do that.
You
No,
couldn't do
I'm thinking about it now.
So you're saying
I just thought about one of my I don't know what the hell I was saying before.
No. So
I couldn't do that.
So pretty
What
much.
do you think you
So
have?
if your mate told you that like, hey,
Are you speaking from experience?
if your mate told you that he wanted to kind of
My ex-girl.
okay. So pretty much you're saying at the time he tells you he's no longer your mate.
He's personalized.
He's no longer your
He's not
mate.
enough, of course.
Okay.
And he should know that. Coming to ask me, that's a
So
stupid question.
so then in that sense, like essentially, that their choice to do that is pretty much
Severing the
it's
relationship.
obviously there's a
Yeah,
consequence.
that's the consequence.
Everyone should,
And he should know that him asking that question,
He's willing to accept that.
it's bound to come with that sort of consequence.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to do
He's
that, throw
willing
the
to
friendship
accept
away, so be it. Go have fun, but
That's it.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Are we
uncle
still-
baby,
Are we still talking on the premise of best mates? Or we're talking mates?
mates.
Meat.
Down
Yeah,
for.
mate.
Oh well, nah. Wait, that's different.
I think when it comes to best mate, to an extent, they've kind of opened, even when, like, let's say Kelvin being my best mate, and I've dated a girl, and then I've opened up about the relationship.
Exactly.
And I've opened up about like certain shortcomings in the relationship and certain feelings. Him being my best mate, he's gonna say now, oh, I've considered everything you said, but now that you guys are done, it's now my turn.
Hey, David, no way. There's no way I'll do that, bro.
That's right.
There's no way.
Going back,
There's no way I'll do
to
that,
what I
man.
was saying, I just feel like
No
Bible
way.
says don't cover your neighbor's wife. It's not your
Ah,
wife.
correct.
It's not your wife.
But
It's
what
your ex.
but what happens with like because if you go to RSLs, first come first serve.
No.
And what if I was
The
there first?
principle
and then-
no. The principle doesn't say. And we are all have to be mature here. We're all mature people here. Some of these things we may have done in the past, but you don't continue them. As you get older and you get more mature, understand, we're all Christians here, so you have to, some things you have to be very deliberate about them. Me personally, it would never happen. And if one of my mates
It has never as well.
has never happened. And if one of my mates here was to do it, on record, I'm saying this, I'll shoot you. I mean, it's the only way that you understand my pain, and so if I speak, you might not get it. So I have to shoot you. I don't just step in all those guys, but I have to shoot you. Because sometimes, let's be practical here.
Yeah.
Like for us here, We may not talk to each other every day.
Yeah.
But I consider us as best mates. And I'd expect that out of our group at least, no one would do that.
There's a respect.
Yeah, there's a respect, mutual respect.
Definitely
And if you
respect.
did, just know you're getting cut off.
Yeah.
Like Yao said, like with the boys.
But what if there's like a time gap though? What if there's like
that?
time gap?
time
Time
gap.
gap. Your lifestyle.
Like,
Time does a lot.
Yes.
Time does a lot.
Because let's say, even when you look back, let's say when we were in high school, the type of person that you were puppy loved in high school, the relationship is nothing there.
Yeah.
You guys dated for, let's say, year 10, up until a school certificate and all that kind of stuff, school formal. Then slowly you guys grew apart.
Okay.
It wasn't anything major. Now post uni, like, or let's say last few years of uni, you've now just seen this girl in the sport, and then, I remember this girl used to date my
She's
boy.
banging. She's banging.
I understand
Is that permissible?
Well, let me just take you back for a step further, right? What you're saying is true. That one, I don't know. Personally, I don't want to answer that because I wouldn't know. Like, I don't put myself in that position to make that. But let's say, as we are now, right? Started dating someone at the beginning of uni. Could be from inside uni, could be within our community, whatever. Start dating beginning of uni, first year. Let's say you're like me, you did a 5-year degree. So you guys dated for 5 years. Doesn't work out. Then 3 years has come past, right? We're all now, so you're 24, now you're 27 and stuff like that. And let's say Benny sees my ex in a whole new light. Then for 5 years, it's been 3 years. Me and Benny are still mates. And then you come and tell me that you want to go and come and tell me timestamp. I just think, for me, I could never. And for that reason, like you know, as a boy, I just wouldn't expect that from my mate.
But
So, I don't know.
what if, say, for example, you have moved on with another person? Would that ever affect?
And you're happy in that.
And you are happy with the way you are with the person. Would that actually affect whether your mate? Because then it means once you move on with another person, then you'll be like.
You're not the one losing.
I don't-
like,
yeah, I have no attachment to that
Say for
person.
example, like 3 years down the line, you now have someone else, and you're like you're so happy. Do you really care what your friend is doing? Because then it's just like, okay, of course it's gonna be awkward, but does that mean?
Okay, the establishment of the awkwardness is my problem.
Okay.
If we can do it and not be awkward, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think
There are some there are some situations whereby it's not awkward,
Okay.
and those ones are fine.
Like what?
Oh, brother, there are some situations where it's not awkward.
Okay, so provided I get past the awkwardness, then hey, you know yourself. So just in case you're not feeling this, brother,
Don't worry, I will personally shoot you.
I did for the line.
Nah, but on that dynamic, I disagree with no. So okay, I can't say I disagree because that's your opinion. But with my opinion, honestly, if my, like, let's say, you know, whether I've moved on or not, or haven't moved on yet, if my mate came up to me and straight dead was like, look, this is the situation, I'd respect that. But it's not going to change the fact that deep down, there's always going to be something that's going to be like, oh look, it's a shit go, but
It's a what go?
oh, it's a
crap go.
Oh, so, beep, beep. It's a bad go. But personally, look, you can't be man to man. Obviously, that's how you feel. She's expressed feelings to you too. So it's a mutual thing. It's a mutual thing. Do what you got to do. But just know that it's gonna change our dynamics of the friendship.
Of course, that's
It's
it.
a dead team.
It's gonna change because we can't act like we can't act the same. Because in the past I've come to you about this person. Because obviously you're my boy. I've come to you about this person, and now you're with that
So
person.
you accepted that?
Yeah. So it
Like
it
just
changes-
like that?
Huh?
Like you just
No, but the thing is, of course, but he's saying his friendship is changing. He's not saying he's gonna. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I'll accept it. Like, yeah,
yeah,
sweet,
yeah.
bro. Go ahead. Nah, but look. Because
What
what
happens
to me, mainly, sweet. But
Yeah, but the thing is,
What happens if
he-
they come and they say let's go on a double date?
yeah, but
oh, yeah,
so
no,
yeah,
but
what the hell's
but hold on. If they want to come and ask that, fair enough, come and ask. Doesn't mean I'm gonna say yes.
you
No,
see,
I'm saying
I
what
think
you
he.
I think we say yes to that.
Oh no, oh hell no. Because
Yeah.
think of it this way: you don't want to put your own partner in a situation where she has to feel like either one, she feels like she's gotta overdo herself just because that's the previous relationship, or where she just feels uncomfortable in general because she knows, like, everyone, things get around. She knows whatever she knows between the past relationship. She doesn't want to go there.
Just the thought of your mate thinking that is foul.
Yeah.
So, like that's just a foul. Like,
Thinking
I
about
don't
it.
think so.
yeah, like
You know,
I don't
Charlie,
think so, man.
and yeah,
knowing what they know
Yes,
and still having that.
Because then
thought
it brings up points that it's either when I was dating this chick, you were also looking at
You
the
were
girl,
dating, exactly.
or now that I've stopped, now
You give me the chance to.
Yeah, but hold on. Look at it this way, because what you just said, when I was dating the girl, you were looking at the girl. Obviously, you don't want your mates to be looking at your girl, but obviously, as a guy, you want a girl that everyone will be like.
so it comes with
So you're telling me, you're all telling me right now that you want to get a girl that no guy's gonna look at.
No. The point that he's made is because in how we're all speaking, there's like an undertone of pride that we're speaking.
Yes.
There's ego. There's mad ego that we're talking about.
100%.
That the fact that was what I moved to. There's an innate
100%.
pride that like don't move to what I'll move to.
No. But we all know.
Not to that extent, but what he's saying, yes, 100%.
Realistic.
When you and your girl go out, there's a sense of like that's like, damn, like that's my girl. Unless you're dating some Becky that from the street who's got a bun eye, then that's a different story. You've got your own insecurity. But if your girl is a thing, obviously you're gonna be like, bro, like
but that doesn't give the invitation for.
no. That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But what he said was like from the point he's making, I'm just saying that obviously it's gonna happen. There's gonna be situations where your mate might be like, wow, your girl's actually good looking.
No.
I can see him right now.
That's different. Saying, bro, your missus.
Then you want to move.
Yeah.
Your missus is good looking. My missus is good
I could
looking.
see
Yeah.
myself
It's different
with your
looking
mates-
at her
your mates'
and being
missus.
tantalizing.
Yes, but
I mean, then
Tantalizing.
I want to land. Let me land.
Let him land.
Nah, so what I'm saying is, obviously, so beforehand there's gonna be that, okay, look, I've seen your partner and like she's alright, like that's your girl. Your girl's good looking, man. You're good looking, yeah, your girl's paying. Say that.
Say the camera.
Your girl's paying. Oh, your girl's paying.
What's up?
But then there's gonna come to a point for me, I'm saying, where we've broken up and the next person's gonna be like, look, she's actually paying, man. And look, I'm starting to form some sort of relationship with her, and this, and I'm not saying it started from when you were together. It can come from after, because not everyone builds dynamics like, for example, you might meet my girl today. Doesn't mean that you have now built a relationship or a conversation with her. 10 years later down the track, you might now start communicating a bit more, and then you'll be like, oh damn,
time does something.
So can we all agree on that? Time does something.
Time does something.
Time does something, but in saying that,
Are you saying time doesn't do anything?
I'm saying, brother, I don't understand. The place not the matter.
he will still shoot you.
I'll still shoot you.
20 years later.
You know what I'm saying? That? Right. Because I remember having this debate with I had a debate with my youth about this. And my point was, for example, as we are here, we know, let's just use our Ghanaian community for example. Very small community. Girls our age that you can date from. Very small pool. Right? Tiny. Minuscule pool. Right? Unless you go a few years younger. But within our age group, it's very small. So, are you trying to tell me, out of all the plenty sisters within our group and outside our group, you couldn't take anybody in 10 years' time than my ex? Brother, think about it.
Out of all the oceans to be
You could have let your mom take you back to Ghana.
You just said
You could have gone to the UK, you could have gone to the US.
Yeah.
You could have gone, you could have even went interstate. Melbourne, Canberra. Why is it that
but what
10 years time you develop feelings for the my girl within the circle?
but 10 years time, dear Charlie.
10 years
No,
time.
I think I agree with him to an extent on that one, because at the end of the day, even with time, there still has to be that conscious decision on either part, either the guy or the girl, that says, I know that I used to, either on the girl side, I used to date this guy's best mate, or on the guy's side that, oh, this is my best mate's ex. They still got to that point in the thought process and decided that I don't care. I'm still trying to move to this.
And it's the I don't care factor that hurts me.
Okay, well, but the thing is, I mean, you gotta look at the person's situation, right? If you're like, what, 35, and like, Charlie, you need to get settled down.
Yeah.
Like, you can understand the
Go back to
situation.
Ghana then.
Thank you.
No, but
But the thing is, like, whatever works.
Think about it.
But I think sometimes, I think you'll get to a stage where, I'm sorry, but someone will choose that over your friendship.
Yeah.
Oh no, choose it.
As you get older, you
But
start
it's happened. I know plenty of people that obviously someone was there, and then
That's no point this year, but
sorry. I know plenty of situations.
Someone was there.
That someone obviously went to a certain car dealership, and when they went to the car dealership, they saw a car that someone else was
No, and the salesman gave it to him to buy.
But so in saying that, I think there should never be a situation whereby, as a guy, you should find your best mate or your mate's ex, not necessarily attractive, because physical attraction that's different. But as a viable partner, why I say like potential partner is because what it communicates for you to forego to become their partner. That's where the red flags and that's where the issues come in, because it speaks to your character as a person that I can forego my friendship, I can forego the trust, I can forego the vulnerability that they shared with me just to pursue a potential partner. Whereby, if you look at the population of the world, you take away those who are not in the bracket of dating partners, there's still plenty of choices for you. And so for you to say that no, somebody else's meat and someone else's soup is the one that I want to come and chew. So
Too important.
Like I'm not changing my answer. I still feel how I feel. But to add to what Tutu was saying, it also comes down to
Say G.
Brand.
say G.
I'll say
This is the
G.
second episode. This is the second episode.
Embrace your name, bro.
I'll say G.
Nah. So yeah, to add to that, it also comes down to the dynamics of let's say a three-way relationship, because you'll be obviously you, your mate, and the girl. I'm not saying as a whole. I'm talking about the dynamics of the relationship in a triangle. So obviously how you are with your mate and your girl, and how you are with your girl and your mate. Because at the end of the day, if I'm coming to my mate and I'm like I'm lying, like pretty much we're having a bad relationship at home, but I'm here talking about it's all gold and diamonds and putting in his head that she's top of the market, then in 10 years later, if he's having a bad relationship, he's gonna be like, bro, I need a girl like that person. And because he's been putting that in his head, he might end up finding himself there, because back in the day you've been bragging.
Also get tested.
Also flipping it, if you're doing the opposite and talking mad smack about this girl who could potentially, and not even relationships in general, someone that you're not even dating, just a friend, and you're here talking about the girl mad smack, but she's actually a decent girl, you're going to jeopardize an opportunity for your mate to get with that girl.
But at the time you're dating that girl.
I'm saying it works both ways, even when you're not dating.
Yeah, but forget both ways. What's your point?
My point is, you have to situate the relationship in a way where you tell your mate pretty much you can't go there. So like, this is my.
You don't have to say it.
No, trust me, because.
You're moving wild now. You're moving
Let me get my point. I was saying, when we were younger, you dated for nothing. So imagine your mate goes and dates, like, okay, let's say I date a girl. It's not even serious. I just go with her 1 week and it was nothing.
Yeah,
so you're saying still?
But no. But that's what I said at the beginning. It depends on the type of relationship you have with this girl.
Yeah.
Maybe the length and the depth.
That's what I'm saying. So the depth.
The
that's what I should have said.
Obviously,
So that's
and
what
then
I'm
the
saying.
seriousness. So
And the seriousness.
obviously, the girls that you just had like small things here and there, you're not gonna care that much.
Test drive.
But if you've been vulnerable with this person, they know about you. Maybe your family issues, financial, they know all these sort of things. You know, it's gonna be so hard for you to kind of accept or just be cool or just be like, yeah. If your mate goes there,
That's what I'm saying.
It's the
That's
depth.
a relationship.
But your mate needs to know that. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, if he doesn't know that, then you're.
Because if he doesn't know that, that's what I'm saying. So if I've kept my girl locked away, don't know nothing.
Yeah, we get your point.
Yeah.
Common sense is not common to everyone. But I said, like, you're dragging out now. I'm looking at you funny because I said you're saying one thing and you're doing another thing.
No, but that's what I said. That's what I said. I still stick to what I'm saying, but going off what you're saying.
Oh, what's your?
So my point is, if you don't like how to explain it, if you don't show your man, your girl, or communicate that this is my girl, then obviously they're not gonna know.
Yeah, but then that's not your boy. That's not your boy.
They should know. They should know.
I think in saying that comes down to like what you define as the broker, and that's for another day. And that's like what you define as what are the rules that pertaining to all this kind of stuff. So I think at the end of the day, as long as you know that's they know that's your girl. If they're your proper boys, trust me, they can find 101 other people to go and invest their time. At the end of the day, personally, don't be doing that kind of thing. That's a bit of a red flag. So if you're doing that, mate,
that's advice commandment number one.
Exactly, advise yourself.
That's number one.
Thou shalt not pick thy S's.
Otherwise, you shoot yourself. And see,
don't put yourself in the line of me murdering you.
Yeah, so in saying that, hey, take from that what you will, and let us know what you think in the comments. And if you want, DM us, blast us, DM us, wow. Blast us, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next episode. Yeah, so peace out.
Yeah.
Emails not here, so no gun references.